Okay. And we are live. A bit late, I admit. At least for me. It's about midnight right now, but I really wanted to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as soon as I could, and now's the time. Anyway, so I have been experiencing a bit of a technical issue. I do remember the first game was somewhat buggy when it came out, so I can expect the same for this game. But I have a technical issue now where I can't use my controller to play the game, which is weird because I was playing a bit of Helldivers yesterday. And it was going fine on my controller. But anyway, if I seem clumsy and a lot less good at the game than I used to be, or back when I played the first game on stream last year in summer, that'll be why, because I haven't gotten the controls on the mouse and keyboard yet. Anyway, let's get the game on screen with the epic music. And speaking of the first game, let's do a quick recap of the story so far. Unless the game is going to do that too. You know what the game hasn't done? There hasn't been an intro cutscene about how King Wenceslas IV was the Holy Roman Emperor. Which was really cool in the last game, but oh well, we'll see. But yeah, so, quick story. Our character, Henry of Skalitz. He was the son of a blacksmith, a random peasant in a village. The village was raided in some kind of conflict, and he's been on a quest for revenge ever since. He's been entangled into the historical politics of the time, with his liege lord, Sir Radzig, and his friends, Sir Hans Capon. Speaking of the greater historical events, Kingdom Come Deliverance takes place in Bohemia, which is the name of the kingdom where the Czechs live. The modern-day Czechia? Czech Republic. At the time, King Wenceslas IV, the Third, whatever, the Holy Roman Emperor died, passed his crown to the next Wenceslas, who wasn't a very good king, so the nobles tried and asked his brother, Sigismund, King of Hungary, to come and help, and Sigismund kidnapped Wenceslas and invaded Bohemia, which made all the lords angry, so they rebelled against him. Our liege lord, Sir Radzig, is a personal friend to Sir Wenceslas, so he's part of the rebels, or the Bohemian nobles, and we're currently on the road to a council of nobles, of neutral nobles? The council of nobles that helped kidnap Wenceslas, but now regret the decision, and we're trying to get them to side with Wenceslas against Sigismund, basically. With Sir Hans Capon, our bro, who we got along after a bit of a rivalry. And also we learned that we're the bastard son of Radzig. Henry is a bit of a... To my mind, he's like a super spy. He's not exactly a knight. He hasn't been knighted in any official capacity. He wasn't a squire, he didn't go to the proper training, but he is a good soldier, and more importantly, he's a good agent for his liege, for Sir Radzig, and now Sir Capon. Anyway, let's start the game. I want to play. At the beginning of the 15th century, the 1400s, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by the rebellious nobles, and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary, lacking a ruler, the land descends into chaos. It's more like there's too many rulers. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Which is... Ooh. Sukjal, 1403. 3 years after... Oh god, not technical issues already. No, I just started. What's happening? Okay. 1403 is 3 years after the last game.
We need more arrows! I need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
I can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
Damn. That was well aimed.
Godwin,
Oh, the priest.
Where's your weapon?
To the battlements, move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Trebuchet! Get ready!
Oh boy.
Prepare to shoot! Positions! Loose!
Look at that classic medieval battle. 15 guys in a castle versus 30 guys out in the walls.
Take cover!
I'm not joking. And that was well aimed.
Now! Form up!
Okay, maybe it's a bit more than 30 guys outside. But it's definitely 15 guys inside.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Oh boy. Is it my turn to play? Oh. Ooh, nice new loading icon. Oh, playtime. Go up the stairs to the front rampart. It's like a classic Call of Duty sequence. Aim and fire. Let's see the arrow drop off. Doesn't have much drop off. How do I reload? Oh god, takes a while. Longer than a bow for sure. Yoink. Is it a one shot? This really is a Call of Duty sequence. Oop. Nice. Can't even see.
Now you're finished.
Oh boy. That got a shield. Dang it. Gotta aim better. That just missed. I was aiming too high. I got one. Crossbow man. Come on, we got this. We're winning.
Get over here with that crossbow and join the way.
I don't know if that worked.
What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire!
It doesn't seem to be working. Come on. It's not working. Oh, jeez. I can see why.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them!
Oh boy.
Draw your sword and follow me!
How do I draw my sword? Oh, he's just gonna do it? Nice. Oh, the Commander Dry Devil. That's a weird name. Also, as I said, I'm not used to playing on keyboard and mouse on the Kingdom Come Deliverance control scheme. Couldn't get my controller to get plugged in. Press click to attack. You can defend yourself while you're free to look around. Knock down the ladder. E. Boink, 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 boink. Oh, I can chat. Chat, left alt. He's just dead. Support on the ladder, enemies are climbing and push it down the wall. Got it. We're doing okay. Okay, maybe not. Uh-oh.
Fuck! I've been hit!
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
You had mail.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that.
I don't know, something in Latin.
Jesus.
I think it's Catholic Latin, so I don't know it.
We were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Oh yeah, they're gonna take the castle.
Everyone to the tower!
Doesn't look good. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I guess it might be a spoiler on how the war ends up. Sigismund wins. Sorry. What? Huh? I didn't hear that. And then the Hussite Rebellion, but that's gonna be later. There was rumblings of the Hussite Rebellion in the first game, where they had the speech from Jan Hus and everything. Oh well. Game time. Several weeks earlier.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
I don't know, something like good luck.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
Hey,
Apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
we spent some time in the
Shall have to
monastery.
rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Alden, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Dentist.
Oh,
Fortunas.
Dentes Fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure?
We had adventures
See a
before.
bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
We did spend some time in the monastery, but it looks like Henry didn't pick up any Latin. Neither did I. Not much anyway.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse.
What?
Bergov must be made of money.
I guess it's much bigger. But you have an entire town. That's just one castle. Also, your town has 2 castles. Whatever. I don't remember the name of the town.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Nah.
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
They're moving automatically.
Monk, you'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together.
Sure.
But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless maybe he's just testing me.
It was supposed to be a test.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
I mean, making most of it is fine.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach. Sir Hans!
Audente fortus... Audente fortunas evat.
Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Oats.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair off, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk.
Well, I pressed A and D.
Sir.
Oh. Bigger.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, you won't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Is that mud?
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
That's what this is about.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Didn't his master come visit Lipa? His master came and visited us, at least one of the members of the
Not
council.
enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
What's my playstyle? Soldier. Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in hand, wears strong suit of armor, but also infamous for a short temper. Advisor. Knowledge, sharp tongue, and kind words. Scout. I'll go with advisor. Enter.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band.
Oh.
So why should I trust you?
Persuasion. You can solve situations by convincing others. Oh, there's more stats. Persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Speech, charisma, might, coercion, using lies and manipulation, domination, if you're superior to them, dread, threats. Or might is the hero, dread is the evil version. Charisma, domination, speech, coercion. I see. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with other party, bribe, reputation. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, but it's about who you're talking to. They have different. Oh,
To resolve conflicts,
I didn't get
not
it.
to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Okay, well that
Very
worked.
well.
No, all right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts.
There was the bandit problem in the last game too.
We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
I'm surprised he doesn't want to hunt the bandits down himself.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Doggy, stop. Go to sleep, doggo.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. There's a plan. Hey, Pebbles! I survived the glue factory. Oh, I guess that means Al. My other horse is the one that got glued. Shut up, Mutt. Where are you? Shut up. Shut up.
Henry,
Oats.
call that dog to heel.
Yeah, please. Old X.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Get some food.
Hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Can I feed him bread rolls? Feed.
Here, Mutt.
Nope. Has to be some kind of meats. We're gonna be some around. Boar hide. Ooh, I like the new details. Boar hide, fine wine. How to sour capon. Apple. Dogs can eat dogs can eat apples, right?
Here, Mutt.
No. It has to be meat, I guess. Cheap wine. Got any food? Got some food?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Can you swap the sausage?
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Dice, huh?
I'll see what I can do.
Dyson. Get Ult's ring back from Tankard. Can we talk about other stuff? You know why we're going to Trotsky? I know why, but let's ask anyway.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the Royal Chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
Okay, Oates. And you know these parts?
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanusha's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Was in front of our column.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Maybe we can make peace.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumans is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
Well, so far Sigismund only has human forces in his army, right? Player menu, general information. The player menu is where you can find all sorts of stuff. M for the map, J for the journal, E, I for inventory, P for the player information, N for the codex. Do you have anything in the codex already? The icons to rearrange items, dirtiness, bloodiness, quality, poison, stolen, money, encumbrance penalty, capacity, weapon belt slots. We have 4 weapon belt slots. A bunch of stuff, bag slots. Let's see, equipped item, amount, strength, quality, weight, price. Putting on armor. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head protection under the helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, just as a coif or a hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, but while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impact, that's basic. The basics of armor. Gambesons under our chest armor. A gambeson is a long, thick, padded shirt. Yep. Quilted hose under leg armor, like a gambeson. Shoes under spurs. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions on the inventory and switch between them on the fly. Ooh. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you are equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Using outfits can create full plate armors for close combat, a sneaking outfit, with an dapper ensemble. I like that. O to switch outfits. Alright. Understood. We have a correctly assembled thingy. Oh, we have other stuff. A helmet, a padded coif. I'll go helmet off for now. I have leather gloves instead of my noble's gauntlets. What are the stats again? There's a bit of a text on the left. There it is. Okay, there I can see the stuff. The stats. Noise, conspicuousness, whatever. World spurs. To help in riding. Sure. And 1,400 groschen, aka money. Nicholas of Rathay. Yo.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
The horse guy? The quartermaster? Are you worried?
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right.
That's right.
Everything will be fine.
And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
Never. Do you take good care of the horses?
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Are we getting any XP from all the talking? Player tab, you can find important thing on your stats, perk points, levels. Am I getting any speech XP? Ooh, we're already level 15 in speech. And yes, we're getting XP just by talking. The same as the last game. Or maybe it's because we're an envoy or something.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Jeez.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, because you always lose.
Damn, he got him.
Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting. It'll be dark soon.
Dice. Ooh, tankard. How do you think tomorrow will work out? Do you know this thing? Where's the table from?
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me.
Oh.
It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
That makes sense.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskowitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
Good point. How do you think it's gonna work out?
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
That's a good
Why do you
point.
think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Rolls was optimistic. Anyway, maybe we'll find something.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Berghoff will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Okay, dice.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I got $1,000
Heard you
bucks.
want a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad.
Fortuna.
But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Agustina Fortunas Iveres? I forgot the name. Anyway, dices. It's the same as before. Yep, dices. Is it explained well? You have to. If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose them. Is there special? You can start the game by rolling all 6 dice, selecting the scoring dice you want to keep. If you don't roll a single scoring dice, you lose all the points. Okay, got it.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Let's see. Okay. Not much. Score and continue. So we go for 1,500 points. One more time. One last time.
You're not afraid of anything.
Welp. Ooh, we get to score again. Nice.
If I
Again.
was you, I'd take it.
Shut up, please. No backseating from the NPCs, at the very least.
Let it be now.
Shut
I
up.
want to play too, you know?
I'm playing. Okay, well, we got lucky on this one. Let's finish this. Score and pass. Pretty good. Pretty good round. Oh, he does have a lucky dice. Oh, oh, oh. Is he gonna get? Gotten got? Oh. Lucky. I had to do it the hard way. Hmm. Come on, bust. Come on, bust. Come on.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Same amount of points. Ooh, ooh. I go for 500 points. Do I go again? Score and continue. We just need a bit more to win. Hold the dice. It's not enough, but I'll pass. So close. He better not win. Hope he goes bust. He's gonna have to push it if he wants to win. Oh, oh. He's pushing it.
Damn it.
Bust. Okay, we win, basically. Win. Score and pass. Huzzah.
Can't. Damn your eyes. You played well.
My eyes.
What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Yay. Wig victory.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Okay, okay, okay.
Love of God.
We're going back to that.
Times do I have to tell you?
Oates, here's the ring.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it...
Yeah.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Conrad.
Mutt time.
Little game, eh?
Hey, Mutt.
Here, Mutt.
I know you only too well.
Sausage.
One little game. And then you go and take my last groschen.
Oh. Can I pet you? Command track. Praise V. No. No.
This is.
He said there was a cave behind him.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must have a
Hmm.
game there. Fella could have a game there.
Give over, Tankard. There'll be time enough.
Ooh, a weighted dice. I'll take that. Yoink. Is that illegal to use? People were using dice all the time in the previous game. A mysterious playing dice found in a ruined house. Suspicion tends to land on one. That's lucky. Just call it lucky, not weighted. Anyway.
Come here.
Yo.
Henry. Oh,
Henry.
That was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It wasn't nice.
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
Yes,
You're in
please.
the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All
Swordplay.
then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Let me just pick some flowers first.
Tankard!
Just a bit. We'll just do a bit of farming, like we did in the first game. Oh, we still have the big collection circle. How's my skills? Secondary. That's the stats, skills, alchemy. Is it an alchemy? Where do I get my stuff for collecting? Alchemy, craftsmanship, drinking, horsemanship, helmmaster, scholarship, stealth, survival. Might be survival. The higher your skill, the easier it will be to hunt wild game. Gathering orbs will also be quicker, and using fast travel will make it easier for you to escape. It gets us together for a tiny little bit. Also do have quite the high stats compared to the first game where you start at 0. This'll press space to jump over a fence. Thanks, tutorial man. Message person thing. Just getting a bit of herbs, don't mind me. How much XP was that? Half a bar. Could be worthwhile. Especially if we're about to lose our inventory, which I'm in our skills. Well, if we lose our skills, it wasn't going to be worth it. We'll see. Come on, just collect an entire field of flowers and herbs. As you do. Isn't that Comfrey? No? I picked the entire field. There's nothing left. Except a tiny little bit. Yoink. Yoink. Is it getting better? Meh. Taking too long. I prefer going hunting instead to level that up. Anyway, we gotta equip some stuff. Helmet. It's stopping yourself from equipping the helmet before you put on padded coifing. Interesting. So where's my actual sword? Oh, never mind. I guess I didn't have a sword.
Watch that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brains.
It was really smooth. What does it look like? Ooh. Alright. I'm ready.
So, should we start?
Ready?
How do I unsheath?
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Alright.
The best you've got. I didn't even work up a sweat.
How do you stab?
You will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Weird. I was trying to chain, but it didn't seem like it was.
Warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way.
I can just look around. Come on. Attack me. Do it. What the? What the?
Sake.
I gotta have it ready way in advance.
Nice.
Oh, and it automatically shifts to the correct position. If I just release the...
Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Do it.
You're doing great, Henry.
The parries.
That's it.
Do it. It was slowed down.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike.
Thanks, Henry.
I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Good, Henry.
All we're missing is the master strikes.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block.
And there you go for
It's best
a
to
chain of
follow up
perfects.
right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then
Thanks.
it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon.
That's not
You
true.
defend, and I'll show you how.
All right.
When he works on the NPCs, Henry can perfect block to wherever.
Nice. Don't hack at my sword. Strike somewhere else. Oh, nice, Henry. Too slow. Nice.
All right.
All right. All right.
No, I want a real duel.
For my sake, enough demonstrations and explanation.
Duel.
Let's have one training
Yeah.
to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things
Yeah.
up. How about 100 groschen?
Deal. More.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
On guard.
Your first hit.
Got you. I gotta go and follow up though. Ugh. It feels a lot better. Ugh. Ouch. I couldn't perfect blocks because I wasn't covering. Let's see if I... Can I avoid the perfect block? Attack. No, I can still block. I need to have the icons off. Oh! But it comboed me. I can't do nothing. No stamina. Get him. I can't follow up my attacks. I can't combo after a riposte. Yeah, I gotta wait for him. If I riposte and he blocks, I gotta wait for him. The down direction is where you stab. Interesting.
How do you do it?
It means you have way less direction. You have way less attack possibilities. It went from 6 to 4.
How do you do it?
Oh, he was gonna do it. Ugh.
How do you do it?
Get the stamina out.
Not the stuff.
Aha. Yay, do I win?
I yield. Enough.
Yay. That was pretty good.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable.
It's a bit harder
Won the
to...
bet, fair and square.
It's a bit...
I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat.
It flows nicer, but I'm not sure if it's better than the old combat. We'll see. I'm pretty fast with that training sword. Can't change your clothing right now. I see.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Oh, a lot. I won in Rate too.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
And he had a hand injury.
What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Ooh. I had to drag you out. I dragged you apart. Could have carried on till morning. I cleared things up with the husband. I had to drag you out.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says,
Where's the shit, oh my pretty?
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa?
She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Wink, wink. Nothing happened. Brave, and that'll have to do. You're my sweetheart. Love.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Stop calling me a monk. Listen then. No, that wasn't. Man. We do or.
Forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
It's over. Abertuna, Fortuna,
you know,
Ivories.
this travelling isn't too bad.
Forgot it.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mud color scent. I was with you the whole time. I was looking for some shelter. I needed a bit of peace and quiet. So I was looking for shelter.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brace.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
Oh well.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
He's important.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword's a powerful weapon. I prefer maces. I can manage even without a weapon. I prefer shooting. Nah, sword.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations.
Except with heavy armor.
You have to train with it and try to improve your technique,
but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
Never.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
Are we just doing a story recap?
No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Well, you're gonna show up today.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend
The chainmail.
to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Jeez. That's some good wine.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Don't count the chances.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Can't
Come on.
swim. I think. Never learned how to swim.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Ew.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up! and
While
let's go.
naked.
But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
That's naughty.
Hans.
Sneaking time?
Henry, we've got to sneak closer.
Sneak.
Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
I didn't see how to move slowly. No keybinds. Skip dialogue. Slow down your horse left control. Toggle walk. Caps lock.
Hear that singing?
I do slow down. Alright then.
Hear that?
There's multiple of them.
Come on, let's get closer.
You're naughty.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Throw a stone. Press G. A bit too far.
Hey? Alright. What was that?
It
What's
worked.
this racket
Let's
here?
go.
He's really taking this sneaking around to the girls very seriously.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Alright. Ladies! Are they all doing laundry? Really lay down on the water. Be a bit less conspicuous.
Henry, I told you to... Oh my fucking god, you're a...
Bandits? Oof. They have no colors.
You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
No oats. Blech. Is HP? Oh well. That's not bad. I mean, good. Whatever.
Oh fuck. A letter.
Hmm.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Not the lady. No. Henry time.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them!
She should pretty swim at this point. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how.
Said.
What the fuck? She's mine!
Got boinked.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you
Maybe he's not
idiot.
just some random
After them.
bandit,
On the bank!
but a robber baron. A disgraced noble without any lands.
You learn to swim.
just now.
Oof.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Horses, quick!
That doesn't look good.
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we
Don't.
can't leave it like this.
Don't.
No, wait!
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Oh boy, he's gonna get dark soon. Also, Matt. You like whistle for him?
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
At least the dog got away. No, doggo. Not the dog. Well, now we have a mission to go and retrieve the letter to fork over. You're a wanted man. The hair icon
We'll get out of the woods and find someone.
are looking for people.
Shoulder of yours fixed up. So,
As for Matt. We can also whistle to lure enemies closer. I hope Matt made it.
there's someone in front of us. Down.
Oh god, because I used caps locks earlier, it's reversed.
Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them! No fucking around! You, watch the middle of the god. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there! Get a move on! You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond!
Okay, they're sending somebody to the pond.
Swimming to the other side of the pond.
We saw someone coming this way.
Then come back, give me a full report.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Did they use the old rock trick?
Shut up. What a cheap will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Something about in the pitch black. When all your talk does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Did they even lose anyone in the battle against us? Probably not. It was like 3v10.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
Alright.
There's more of them up top. Fuck.
I just follow Hans. Should be fine. Also, we're lucky we're not bleeding out right now.
I played dice against
They're coming
Leicester
here.
yesterday.
Stand
Shouldn't
still.
you be keeping watch instead? You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond,
Run,
they'll be found
quick.
dead somewhere on the bank, not here. Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Because you can't get from there.
Quick clear.
No, fuck. They're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Find them! Fortify!
I don't know if they saw us.
Hurry!
They saw us.
Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
Hans.
What now?
Oh, they didn't see us.
Hey?
Uh-oh.
Hans!
There's more of them up top.
Run ahead of them.
It's not looking good.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Everybody get on our horses. They only have one horse on their side. Oh, but it's on the other side of the pond. Are you tired? I'm the one bleeding out here.
Damn it, they're everywhere. What are we gonna do? How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit. But they'll catch us. Oh, you don't say, genius. Calm down, for fuck's sake. Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Alright then. Explore the entry point into the rocks. Which is this direction, right? I'm going the right way. I hope so.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn in.
Let's go back and tell them. There's only one way forward.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
Find Sir Hans.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Good thing there's a way around. Whoops. He kinda saw us. It's so dark.
Where is he?
I wonder where he did go. I could see that one coming. My gamer sense was tingling. Alright. Metal Gear, got nothing on this. There's a two-way passage up ahead.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Hans?
Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
But, no! Pick up. Yeah, do it. Naked combat. That's gonna be...
You're gonna get it.
Oof, got lucky. No stamina. Follow through.
Fucking hell.
Keep it up. He has no stamina. Finish him off.
Beat
Come on, he's so weak. Henry too. Boom. Jeez. What an amazing fight. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not gonna help. Oh god. That was a really big cliff. This was pretty cool. Pretty cool
The
intro.
trouble with an adventurous life, son. It can end before it gets started.
Shut up, Dad.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
That was really words of wisdom, but still.
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Are you not bleeding out, Henry? You good? Oh. The afterlife again. Or his dream world.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
Ooh.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Hey, you got close. They killed the other guy.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Oof.
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Anything
Where's
broken?
Mutt?
I've no idea. Like, just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Like, come on, I'll help you up.
Damn, Henry's taking a beating. Main quest started for 2 now. Luck.
How are you holding up?
Bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Ooh. That's not good.
Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman.
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal.
Oh.
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go.
There's a gate up ahead.
We have to go.
It's so dark.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Okay, Henry's having traumatic flashbacks. I'm seeing skeleton.
Skeleton is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Okay, Henry, come on, you got this.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house.
It's
grab
my
anything
fault.
else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you
Your
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roderick.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
He didn't actually say anything. Any other flashbacks you want, Henry? Oh, we're close to the
Henry,
castle.
Focus.
We've got to go.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it.
Ugh.
Hang in there.
Bugs.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you.
Hans should really come.
Just a little further.
Henry doesn't seem to be listening to Hans at all.
Henry, wake up.
Are we there yet?
Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa,
I let them down.
I let them all down.
You've never let me down.
Get up, Henry.
Henry, a light. Look.
A bad light?
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Oh boy.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Ooh.
Think against strong.
Henry, do it.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
That was a nice dive tackle. No more flash. Ugh. Jesus, it's getting worse. That's not even the right side. Is it? No, he was hit on the left side. Was he? Yeah. Ugh. I guess every time Henry gets badly injured, he gets these flashbacks. Same thing happened in the last game too. Okay, I remember the first game. It's okay.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army.
He didn't have the beard.
Warning.
I think.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Maybe we're getting a
I am
flashback.
Sir Marquardt von Aulitz.
This stuff.
I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Because it's going to be relevant. Henry.
Get up now.
That's Teresa.
There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
These bandages need to be changed. Jesus. He's alive. That's good.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and
Ooh.
he has a fever.
Will you help him?
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. I guess he did have worse.
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better.
Is it?
I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it's started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that.
6 bandages.
But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water.
Aw.
No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat.
Nice
There's
old
some
lady.
hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and
Jeez.
cheese on the table outside for you.
Nice old
And
lady.
You'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Hello.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Oh. Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived a terrible fall, but you lost several main levels, skill and perks. Due to extensive injuries, you had no choice but to recover and gain them gradually later in the game. Alright then. How bad is it? It's not that bad. Level 5 is not too bad. It's pretty bad, but it could be worse. What's the level 7 in sword? We're bleeding. Let me fix that. Use the bandages. 4 of them. Alright. We'll wash first, then put on the The tunic. Where's the door to leave?
You've lost a lot of blood, but with a bit of luck, you should pull through.
Oof.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Is that mud? Growler. Dead bastard. I'll pick everything up. We now have more stuff to put on. Miner's hood, still all bloody. A Gambison. Hey, opening a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. That's nice. A Gambison. Maybe I want pants first. Okay, wash again. Just a bit. Alright. What's the little buff slash debuff I see in the bottom right? Also, can I put this inside my pouch? Yes. And the bandages? Maybe. We see player info. Buffs. Hunger, injured torso. I see. Yum.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Show yourself to Bohemia. Maybe just pick up the food. I can not pick this lock, I'm gonna guess. There's a bunch of herbs, marigold, and St. John's Wort. A party. Little cabin for animals. This goes out. Do we have a map? Well, kind of. That's where we camped last night. Was it across there? What's that icon? The castle? The lion's crest. Don't know what that means. Weak Savior Schnapp. You can save the game by drinking Savior Schnapp, or sleeping, or making an exit save, right? Yeah, exit saves works too.
Well, seems Bojana isn't some quack.
Oh.
She's got a damn good setup here.
An alchemy setup. She gonna ask me to make some potions? She's a witch. Eh, we need a witch anyway. It all works out. Ooh, arrows. A bunch of arrows. Marksman kit. How do I go for my torch again? Let me try my quick slots. No. T for torch. No. It's T for waiting. Torch, 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 torch. R. Tailor's kit. Lockpick. A gajillion arrows. Okay, not that many actually. She doesn't live by herself, does she? That's one bed. That's another bed. A real bed. At least 2 real beds. Woodworking stuff. Potion down there. Or a bottle. Anyway. Yo.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Can I help?
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction.
Hmm.
Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile.
Time
You
to go
ought
herb
to be able
picking.
to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
I know about herbs. I guess I do.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage has a purple blossom.
Yep.
And chamomile has white petals with a yellow center.
Yes.
Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two.
I remember the sprites from the
never
first
have
game.
guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks.
We saw that.
You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills.
I can
can't
move
think
it.
straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy
Meh.
fella.
We'll be fine. I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose.
Ooh.
Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
Why
I'll
not?
sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Did I pick up his sword, by the way? No, I didn't. Can I see the sword? Use the map, press M. Maybe Hans has the sword. Here's the spade. Can I call Mutt? We got a codex entry about tools. Armor. In the 14th century, manufacturing capabilities expanded, leading to the production of stronger and often combined armor. Older chainmail armor transitioned to plate armor due to advancement in steel processing and the ability to forge larger pieces of metals on automatic hammers. Soldiers' heads were protected by helmets such as the Cervelier, known as the Iron Hat, the bassinets, and the helms. Armor were created by the armorers or helmet makers from a single piece of hardened plate, skull caps, bassinets, or riveted together from several smaller pieces, Cervelier, Sale. The finest armor of the early 15th century were considered to be made in German and Italian hands. Combined types of armors were used by heavy cavalry. They consisted of chainmail, aka knights, chainmail supplemented by plate armor covering the limbs, and simpler forms of cuirass, plate coats, or quilted jackets. Some plate coats and breastplates were equipped with a hook on the knight's spear so it could be blah 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 blah. Combat technique. In the High Middle Ages, aka the 1400s, new elements of combat techniques and weapons and armors emerged. Curved sabers became popular, and chainmail was replaced by plate armor. Knights preferred heavier swords, crossbows, and impact weapons such as maces or flails. Only wealthy nobles could afford the full armor. Usually only partial metal armor was worn. For this reason, sword fighting developed in two ways. Knightly sword fighting, fighting with a spear, sword, and shield in full heavy armor, or common swordsmanship, for lightly armored fighters who fought with swords and common weapons such as falchion, flails, scythes, staves, etc. In battles between light armored and heavily armored fighters, speed, agility, and cleverness often won. Therefore, swordplay also interested the poorer parts of society. They gradually started to be educated in sword fighting schools. Their training was not very professional, being based more on dexterity, readiness, and the use of various available means besides weapons. Precise contemporary descriptions of duels are lacking, so historians rely on mentions in literature or preserved visual material. Dugout shelter. A smaller and more makeshift housing, one room dug into the ground, with steps leading down to it. It was covered with simple thatched roofs. These were the home to poor people, or a provisional shelter. Pennants and banners. In the heat of battle in the Middle Ages, where most of the combatants had the same or similar equipment, the standard banner, or pennant, was often the only way to differentiate friend or foe. Standards also helped lift morale and organize the various units. At the turn of the 14th and 15th centuries, standard and banners were the shape of extended triangles, upright rectangles, or squares. Flags were fashioned from colors in canvas and silk. Cavalry carried smaller standards on their spears, and craftsmen who were members of the guild also had their own banners, the guild banner. The banner of the Bohemian lands dates back to the 13th century and depicts gules, a lion's ramparts hue, fourche argent, i.e. a two-tailed silver lion. Oh, it's in French. Gules, a lion rampant, or crouching, cure, which is a tail, fourche, forked, a forked tail, aka two tails, argent, or silver. A two-tailed silver lion raised on its hind legs on a red background. Right. Sources of light. Was fireplace and hearths. When it was insufficient, torches. Why is it all in French? Flambeaux were used to illuminate pathways or dwellings. Right now, France is in the middle of the 100 Years' War. Okay, on the tail end of it. They're about to win it. Well, win it. They're about to not be conquered by England. Ceramic and metal oil lamps. Tallow candles were smelly, smoky. In Central Europe, aka here, beeswax was considered an extremely expensive commodity. And it was even used as a form of payment for guild fees, payment in wax. In weapons, you may have weapons, wood, stone, bone, antlers, advanced metalworking techniques, slashing weapons, such as axes, daggers, and swords. Spears from the 14th century, cannons using gunpowder from China started to be used in Europe, and firearms began to spread gradually. Records of the use of handheld firearms in Bohemia date back to the reign of Wenceslav IV, with their use documented in the 1388 during the siege of the Archbishop's court in Kaiji near Prague. And also the Hussites are going to be famous for their well-used... The Hussite Rebellion. The rebels will be famed for their use of firearms. Oh, there's a sword. The hunting sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Am I still hungry? I think we're still hungry. Let me eat a bit. And get the sword equipped. Yeah, weapon slot 1. Eat an apple. And the bread. And the cheese. Okay. Let's get the body. And carry the corpse to the stream. Objective number I. E. Whatever. The compass is supposed to help you. Thanks, game. Oh, there's a small stream nearby. Makes sense.
Ah, shit. My shoulder.
Dig a grave.
Bastard's hard work.
It's not over yet.
You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Berry. All right. After quite a bit of arduous work, he's buried. All right. I can still dig him up if I wanted to. A piggy. Die, piggy. Well, I don't have any stamina. I got a stench of death on me. I'm stinky. Let's see. Reiki. You stink. Alright, that makes sense. Straightforward. We got the stinks. Stink averted. Now for some chamomile and sage. Back here.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Ooh. Classic. Oh, is that it? Nope. There goes the deer. Anyway, that's sage. Bohemia's meadow.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Plenty of it too. Oh yeah, we did. You can see the skill loss we had with how smaller our gathering range is.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bohemia on the double. The
Can I
sooner
cook?
Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Can I cook the recipe? I like to do a bit of alchemy right now. Please. It'd be good practice too. That's mutt. Or growler.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bohemia's?
Did something happen?
They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled and they must be hiding
Us.
somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Berghoff, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Bergo's people, and I've never seen you before.
Lord von Berghoff is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Oh, shouldn't all his people have waffen rocks and shields with his colours?
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Berghoff, then we're from
I think she's got it.
fucking Berghoff. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry.
I was treating two fellas from Cheleon, what got badly beaten up in a brawl in the tavern there yesterday.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Right at the time when we're looking for two battered murderers around here. Out with the truth, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm telling you the truth. I treated them and they went on their way. Go and ask in Cheleon about them.
We'll see about that. Now move! I'll have a look inside.
Better not go in there. There's a fellow from Tachov lying there with dysentery. Unless you'd like to be lying for weeks in a pool of bloody...
It's okay, she's old. She's got this.
...coming out of you both ends at once.
Oi! Alright then, we'll skip the search. But if you're lying, there'll be hell to pay. Cosby, you keep watch over there. I'll have a little look around.
Nope. 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 Now what do we do? He didn't see us. They're looking. Let me go Assassin's Creed on the rooftop. Are they gonna leave, or am I supposed to kill them? Can I just sneak back in? I think I gotta sneak in. Hey.
God's wounds, get rid of them too somehow.
Get rid of them, huh? Well... maybe I can talk to them? I'd like to save first, though. I can try and knock him out. Mixes. Talk. Yo.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
We're messengers. No, you don't look like Lord Bergov's men.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Hopefully through an this game. I can lie. With the survival skill. We send them away. You're looking at the wrong place. We're messengers and we're ambushed. That's gonna make him attack us. We send them away. Lie.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
He's doing a Henry. Anyway. We did it.
That's all I need.
Yo.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered
Good thing we hid the
twice in
corpse.
one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
You deserve to know the truth. It doesn't. Well, that's not really a secret.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov, but we were ambushed by
Margrave Jobst
down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us, and I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
I do wonder what would happen with a
Made
corpse
to be
around.
broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his
Got the
bandages
chamomile.
shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without
Maybe her daughter was one of the
can do
people
it
we
too.
saw yesterday in the
It ain't
lake.
nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Deal.
All right, I'll try.
I have a little experience.
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you.
I hope
have
so.
a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble's son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of
Book
course. Everything we
acquired.
need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
We've learned alchemy, you've learned venoms and poisons. Brewing potions. Having this is a lot less armor, but it does raise my charisma a bit. Apple, weak savior schnapp. Oh, the reason we managed to do that survival check is because I picked survival in one of my options during the intro, I think. Anyway, we don't have a book. How high is that skill, by the way? Almost level 7. Brew a healing potion. Chamomile decoction.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
It's here.
And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Is that add? Add chamomile to the and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Not too hard. Next, the ingredients.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron.
Oh, I didn't.
Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Wine. Liquid potion base, wine. Next, we have to get the ingredients out.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wide, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Move down.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames.
Ooh, another step.
Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you
Oops.
picked. Put them there
Console
on
commands.
the shelf,
Nice.
so you've got them at hand.
Might come in handy
All
later.
right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Alright. Then boil for 1 turn. The game is a lot more smooth to
Before
play
you
with.
put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Alright.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay, 1 turn, go. Sand glass F.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Well, that didn't really go well, but okay.
All right. Now,
Didn't have the
take
timing
1
right.
handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Okay, well, I don't have the timing, but that's fine. I think we're allowed to make a few mistakes.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Decanting just means pouring it
Now,
in.
let's see what you've brewed.
You brew the potion. 2 chamomile brew. Ooh, 25 buckaroos. Nice. Done.
it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Yay.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I think we're gonna need more
I
food.
reckon you've done all you could.
Hmm.
What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Sleep is good. I do want to sleep right now. In the real world too, but oh well. Your health regenerates while you sleep? Oh, it looks like our shoulder wound healed. While we were going about. Sleep and save. How long do we sleep? The next morning, I guess. Oh. Not more nightmares. No.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Not Nicopolis.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
I don't remember that one. That line.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
It is. Teresa. Oh, fake Teresa again. Is Pavlena back?
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
I don't recognize her from the Lady of the Lake. I don't think so, anyway. Another sweetheart.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right.
Uh-oh.
Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better. Better.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand.
It's not that hard.
What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Istvan, the sword, your father, a beautiful maiden. Father.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
I'll think about it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too.
Food.
Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along.
More
and we must
schnapps?
save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Food. Join today for breakfast. Oh, we got a perk. A bunch of perks. Whoa, jeez. A lot of perks. Okay. Main level. Let's see. Charming ma'am. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. If you lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. I'll take that one. We don't seem to have trouble getting reputation, but I don't want to lose too much of it. Strength. Hardworking lad. If you carry a sack or dead body, the weight only counts as half. Your carry capacity is permanently increased by 8 pounds, or the required strength for all weapons will be 2 less. In general, if you have a lower strength, no. Go for the hardworking one. More carry weight can be bad. Alright. Next up, agility. The required agility for all weapons, nope. So fall damage reduced is fine. Fall damage was deadly in the last game. Speech. When selling weapons, armors, or clothing that are in near perfect condition, you'll gain 10% more money for them. We get a +4 speech bonus when haggling, make it easier to negotiate better prices. Is that better than a 10% increase? They'd both be good. I'll go with the polished wares. Next up, alchemy. Raw food, nope. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nutrition will not decrease. Wow. Potion seller. You can sell potions for more monies. Why not? Craftsmanship. If you sharpen a weapon on the grind sword to a condition of perfect, the weapon gets a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. If you wear boots you repaired yourself, your sprinting you can run for longer. Armor and clothing you repaired will make less noise. That's amazing. Give me that one. Drinking. If you were meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured by falling from a height because the patron saint of drinkers is a protected hand over you. Saint Vivian's Grace. I'll take that. Horsemanship. Melee attacks from horsebacks will cost less stamina. It'll be harder for enemies to unseat you. Repair with a cobbler skill will be more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels, you'll get a +1 bonus to thievery skill if you pick pockets. I think it's better to get the knight's training. Scholarship, cushion. The buff from sitting has an increased comfort. I'll keep that perk for later. Stealth, stealth kill, takedown. You make less noise when moving in bushes. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they'll suffer penalties to their stats. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. One way or another. A debuff. And then survival, you can sell herbs, games, hides, and trophies for double the price. The quality of beds increase the higher your survival skill is, but at most this perk will only improve the quality by 50%. And on high quality beds it doesn't do anything. Well, that's an easy pick. Anyway, breakfast. There's the infinite food here. Hey, we've got a whole table and everything.
Finally up. Henry.
Hey.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
Wait a bit. No, can I pause? I want to pause. Oh well, whatever.
Yes, wine.
Of course. I did bring
It's
it
fine.
all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry,
Humans.
don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
The humans.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Mercenaries from Hungary.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
They're horse
But
archers.
the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
There were
I
3.
hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna Luvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
No pebbles.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
He took an arrow to the knee.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg
Oh, yeah, and got
Castle
captured.
to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh.
Dang. Exposed.
I examined Hans
L
and saw the scar for
or W.
myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How'd you beat him up?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford
We've lost the
to dally
message.
any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks
There
for
he
everything
goes.
you've done, Bojana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Hey.
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
Recipe.
This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Alright then. Well, it's time to leave,
Coming late, Ma.
I guess.
I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all
Ah, she wasn't about the pond.
And it's not.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? We have to go back for Mutt.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
It's been a couple of days.
I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of the company?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself.
Yeah, they weren't
They didn't
doing
stand
well.
a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
Didn't you see it?
He's long since over the hills and far away.
You don't believe me?
You don't believe me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't believe you. It just doesn't make any sense that he'd be here.
What about the message?
I'd never mistake him for anyone else.
Calm down, Henry.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents.
What about
And
us?
also von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies, so Toth's hardly going to attack his people.
He attacked us.
It's dark. God knows what you saw.
He took the
I saw
message.
him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
But the doggo. Oh well. Monies. Jeez, she really is generous. We'll have to come back. If Hans doesn't remember. Intro. I think we'll stop the stream after that. I'm getting kind of tired. Just a smidge tired. And we're afraid of the bandits. They're still out looking for us. That was about a days away. I wonder how we're going to be received at the castle. We're not there yet. Oh boy. Now the stick. The stick. Oh well.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
You just got healed, man.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Unfortunate. We're gonna knock.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
That's not good.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
So we've lost the message, in case you forgot. They might have forgotten. It's been a long time. And a lot have happened. Whoa!
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
Damn, they got him.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are.
Jeez.
The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
That's
The captain
not good.
barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Oh boy.
Now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Wop.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Maybe we should get cleaned up. Make a better plan.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Get clean, kill the bandits, infiltrate the castle. Ah. Henry, you didn't wash.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Oh boy.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them,
Laboratories, the labours.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The letter.
Well, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that?
Hey, I'm a super spy.
Honestly, please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
We can take it by stealth.
They're very droll. No, I was thinking more like finding their camp and sneaking in stealthily. Find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming? What kind of chance do you think we'd have?
A bit.
Quite a strong one.
What if we get recruited as a
Bollocks,
bandit?
old pal.
Well, what else do you want to do? Go back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
You're right. We were ambushed.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond.
Yes.
We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Let's go back and bury them?
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Hey, work. We got employed. Easy.
Cheers.
Oh, the lady from the lake place. You're gonna have the blue dress.
What is it?
And the boobage.
That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you?
That's the wrong person.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
All right, we didn't eat.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh.
Ooh.
Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
You're the woman from the pond.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Okay.
Half tastes good today.
About your captain.
Oh?
Jeez.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most
Bandits.
of them are dead. Jesus Christ! Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers
What's
out.
she supposed to do then? You can't expect her to pour it down the drain.
Wait a more then.
Aha, did I have to wait? Talk to me. Socialization.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No. You were attacked by bandits?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits?
What?
What are you on about?
We're messing them up. We were attacked by the pond.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Do they have a
I
twin?
work at the castle.
What's
and
happening
I wasn't
here?
At any pond.
Booby lady, what's happening?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I
Dang
reckon
it.
you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
That's weird.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
Yes.
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
The messenger from Sigismund.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding.
Who?
He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Alright. I mean, that's better than nothing. Oh, not this again.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt?
Are you ready?
Huh? Oh yeah!
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
When's the waiting? The wedding?
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
Uh-huh.
My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks.
Oh boy.
You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy.
Okay,
if you
okay.
just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil.
Okay, okay.
So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Deal. Deal.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't.
Hopefully Hans will be
For sure,
in.
it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so
Okay,
I'm
okay,
putting you
okay.
to work. Is that clear?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we'll do it.
Jeez.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate.
This is a literal noble.
If you don't mind me asking.
Scalets.
Scalets.
Silver mine.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
About the wedding.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else.
Nothing?
Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair.
A lord's
When
marrying
rich
the
folks get
marrying the
married,
bailiff's daughter.
That's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will the lord be there? Who's the young lord?
Who is this? Semin.
Can't you tell by the name?
No.
The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
And the lord? Lord von Berglo is taking refuge at the Semin family's castle?
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Alright. Where's the wedding? And
Where's
when?
the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course.
Eh.
I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
She has a weird accent.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
So he'd be the son of the bailiff. Like here.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here. And that's a big problem.
Means there's work to be done. Where can I find work?
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me.
Bleh.
So don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand.
That's a good tip.
Come to mention it, he sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel.
The miller.
He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him.
He's also a thief.
You know what they say about millers?
It's always true.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Alright.
I'll
Well,
go
we
and
have some
discuss it
clues.
with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Okay, so we have a carpenter. Let's first look around. Housemaid, hired hand. They said they had the brother of the musician, hired hand. Oh, I can talk.
How's it going? Mustn't grumble.
Woodcutter Dushko.
How are you?
Heinrich, the farmer Burak. That's the bailiff's son. Drunkard, Hogherd Hugo.
How's it going?
The blacksmith, the miller. Hired hand, villager. Let's start with Lord Capon. I think we'll stop there after that.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
Jeez.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her.
Maybe she knows the bandits.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Not really.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
We haven't got work to
We'll
do.
Ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
Hmm.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
No.
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar.
Like a hard
The
worker.
disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh,
Everyone has to work.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Learned a bunch of stuff. Where do I fit in?
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Alright.
I'm going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage.
Okay, lazy.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates.
Okay,
but
deal.
Above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog.
Double deal.
As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How
Nah.
generous of you, Lord Capon.
Deal.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Deal. Okay, stop. Deal. So that was a nice explanation of the 3 states of Maine. Anyway, it's flower time.
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks.
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Thanks. Where's the pantry?
Thanks.
Must be inside.
Look out.
Gotta put it on the wood. Underground. There it is. You don't have to put it on the floor because then it'll rot. Oh, there.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
Alright then. Now this is the gameplay I've been looking for. Yeah, I'm not joking. It's nice.
But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything. How hard is that to understand?
What if you're one of those bandits? And you're up to no good? We should kick both of you out.
Oh boy.
Just to be on the
Let's go back to work.
What's your name again?
Hans Capon of Perkstein.
You just made that up.
Jeez.
Certainly did not.
Yes, you did. An ale, as usual.
Hans keeps getting dunked on. Let's see. Let's go back to see the bars. Oh God.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Oh boy. Don't insult our dead companions.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
You're supposed to invite us to the
I
wedding.
don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding.
Deal.
You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Yeah.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then.
Oh God.
Looks like I'm going to have to teach you
I'm
a
not
lesson.
done working.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Apologize.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no. Reinforcements.
Looks like it's gonna be a fist fight.
So scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then. You scum!
Oh boy. Well, it's a fist fight. Punch, 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 punch. Okay. Okay, we can finish our work. Ouch. Punch, punch.
Take that! I'll be getting you in a flash.
Boop. I don't know what the open palm strike. Boop, 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 boop. I think we need more stamina.
Christ, that must hurt.
Bam, 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 bam. Next one. Jeez, there's more. Out. They're half dead. Or knocked out already. Ugh. I want to counter. Assassin's Creed style.
You'll never beat me. You swat.
There he goes. Out. Out. It's not over yet.
Too slow.
Hopefully I think the blacksmith and the miller were among the guys we beat up.
No chance.
I'm gonna level. Let me level up right now. Right in front of them. Just to flex. After the first strike in combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost less stamina and will be 10% stronger. Ooh, that's good. If you fight unarmed against an opponent with a weapon, your unarmed combat skills will count as 5 points higher. Sword skill. If you successfully wound an opponent by striking in an uncovered zone, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your attacks. That's good. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting will... Nope. I'm not charging any hits. Nope, not happening. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause less damage. Blocks will cost you less stamina and your shield and head protection. Anyway, back to this. I got the buff running. Boop, we win. Oh god.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Not us. Oh, Hans. And there we go.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Oof.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Aw, he made it boring. Boo. Let us talk.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
The sense.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was only defending you.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a
Hey,
bit
I
better.
backed you up.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me.
It's the blame game.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Uh-huh. And you know it all, eh?
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far.
Dang it.
I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Hey. Okay.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Uh-huh. Well, that didn't go well. Awkward. You can sleep like that? I guess so.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
I believe that. Did we miss the wedding?
Isn't that Otto?
Hey! Lord von Burgov!
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be.
Oh shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Burgov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Hey, you're supposed to help me with finding my dog. What was the deal? Boo. Okay, well, we can split up for a bit. Open world time.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
Dang it, I should have lost that battle. Probably would have turned out better. I'm just too good. Can I still carry the sacks? The flower sacks? I don't think it's gonna be an option. Crime and reputation. Anything announced in this discussion should avoid considered a crime. Killing innocents, steal, break into people's homes. Crime, reputation. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant. Arm themselves.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of Kirkstein.
You're in the right place. Over here.
Can I have my clothes?
Like you're in a rush.
Yeah, let's have my clothes back. Ahem. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Alright. We now dress like a beggar. Can I learn this recipe? E to learn. Thank you. New recipe unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Let me just check out what my new debuff is. Buff/debuff. Belligerent Brawler. The first blow... blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Reputation. People hate me around here. Nice. Amazing. I have a bunch of quests. Find out what happened to Mutt. Oh boy. What's that down there? C. Gain access to the wedding party with the help of the miller or the blacksmith. I never got to talk with the blacksmith. I should have done that. I would have an idea of the quest. Okay, anyway. That's it for today. I'm tired. I gotta go and sleep. That was a good intro. And now we're in the open world section, so hey, it all works out. Anyway, tomorrow. Boy, boop.